Hey guys, welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. It is your boy Crypto G. It is Tuesday. Wow. I don't know if you guys are already paying attention to how the candles have been running, but it's been kind of crazy. Just like I said, it's going to be one of those big I told you so moments, but I don't know, about a year ago I was going back to our old videos. I think BTC Bitcoin was like 16,000, and when it was at 16,000, I remember going to the gym and all those stock guys and all the people that don't know crypto and know that I'm in crypto want to tell me, oh, I heard Bitcoin's going to zero. I heard Bitcoin's going to zero. What is it at now? Oh, it's at like 16,000. Oh, now what are you going to do? Buy more? They don't get it. You're going to buy more. Yeah. Or other people, when I tell them, uh, where they're like, oh, yeah, I've gotten hey, you still into that Bitcoin thing? And this isn't the bear market. Yeah. I'm still buying on the way up. Are you gonna, oh, no, they say, yeah, I'm thinking about getting into crypto or buying Bitcoin as well. So I tell them, well, yeah, buy it now. It's like it's super cheap. And they always say something stupid. I'm sorry. But they say, I'm gonna wait till it goes up a little bit. Are you fucking dumb? Yeah. Oh, you should go to the Shell on the corner. Gas is super cheap. No, I gotta wait till it goes up a little bit. Uh oh, all you people, I love it. And now when I go to the gym, all those stock people just say hi to me and give me that little, and then they walk away. Nobody wants to say shit now, especially after Wall Street has now gone bullish on BTC. Like, look at the candles. I'm not going to pull it up because you should know. You should know. You should have already been following us on Instagram. And if you're on the live yesterday, you would know too that this thing is going crazy. We told you to buy. Like, it's so. And then the crazy part is people, you guys are still thinking, oh, now I missed it. You didn't miss it. It's just the crazy retailer mentality that a lot of people have. And I had it too. I get it. But the only way, um, the only way to be successful in this space is buy and hold. You got to buy and hold. All this trading shit we talk about, that's if you don't have enough money to buy and hold. So let's just say, I mean, some people have had money saved up or they moved it from different investments. So they had $10,000. Okay. Here's, top five assets in the crypto space that we would get into, and it's totally up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. This is financial advice. This is just crypto and how it works for us at Blue Collar Crypto. And yeah, you take those assets, those top five or whatever you choose to put them in, and just hold on to them and hold them safely. Put them on a hard wallet. Don't just hold them on an app. You only hold them on an app if you're going to trade. And like I said, like if you don't have $10,000, maybe some of you are just going to DCA because you're going to use $50 or $100 off every other paycheck or whatever. That's fine. You just put that in as you can. Then if you want to get on quicklearncrypto.com, that's our crypto masterclass. It's a really good basic class. And from there, there's proof. There's proof because we have a team that's working on a new Discord group of really good traders. And these guys and their main guy, Yukon Crypto, he started like with the course. He started just chatting to me about crypto. And then now he's turned into this real bona fide chartist that is making really good calls. And he does it full time now. Yeah. He actually left his factory job around Christmas time, and now he's just doing this, and he has a bunch of people, including myself, that watch his content and definitely trust in his technical analysis. And that's coming from a chartist myself. All right. What was I before I went on that rant? I know I'm just bitching at everybody because they didn't buy when I told them to. Oh yeah, you guys think it's too late. It's not too late. Oh, about the trading. Yes. So if some people like for me, the last bull run, I did the courses. I did everything I could to learn because that was the time when they shut my business down due to the lockdowns and COVID. So I learned in 540, I traded it all the way up to $25,000. And I was like, wow, this is something that people do. Like, how come not everyone is doing this? But I didn't know it was the bull run. So it was easier to trade when you're just, especially in futures, with a little bit of leverage, you're just hitting long positions all day. I thought it was unstoppable. I'm gonna be a millionaire in 6 months. And then the bear market happened, and I had no clue that the parabolic euphoric high was tapping out, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna go to this number." No, it hit 69,000. But if you guys see the chart, it's like smashing. It might have even broke 58. Let's just check. So no, 57.4. 57.4. 57.4 for BTC. Like we were telling you, remember that I don't know where it was. I There was a couple episodes ago where I made a call and it was at I think it was here. What is this? January 26th. It's probably around there. So it was at 41,000. So even on a spot trade, what's a spot trade? It just means um that price at that spot, you're going to buy as much of that asset as you can or want. So you don't have to buy. Like a lot of people think, oh, to get into Bitcoin when it was at 42,000, I need $42,000. No, you can buy $100 of that asset that is worth $42,000. Does that make sense? You don't need to buy the whole thing. I mean, if you can, awesome. But some people can't. So they buy what they can of that asset at that price. And as the asset rises, guess what? So does the amount that you've invested in it rise. So all I'm saying is if you had one of our calls, it was just the end of January, right before my birthday, it was like 41,000. If you put even a couple $100 and then now it's topping out at 57,000, like in that it was just a month. And this is just the start of the bull run. The bull run is on its way. Now, there's two ways that this thing's going to go. Um, because we're really close to the all-time high. The all-time high is 69,000 for BTC. And we're at 57, and the halving is in April. I think we have about 50 days left. So this is the highest and most parabolic moment we've had in a pre-halving cycle. So as everybody says, it's different, or it's not different, it's not different, or sorry, everyone says it's going to be different every cycle, and it's never different. This one is actually different. I think it's going to be what everyone's talking about, a super cycle, and it's really due to Wall Street coming in with us. Now that we have the adoption of Wall Street, and the crazy part is only you crypto listeners and people on the whale mob, people that have been listening to us or know us and hold crypto, only we think adoption is right around the corner. It's not. It's still, we are still at the beginning. If you're listening to this, you're still getting in the beginning of crypto. Honestly, yeah, all of us are still in or have been in it for a while now, and we've, or have been trading and know all this knowledge. It's still, if you're logging in now, to quick learn crypto and like, oh, it's too late. No, it's not. The world has just like Wall Street just started. That's just one tiny, like when you drop a pebble in the pond and it starts to ripple. This is just, man, that pebble just hit the center of the pond. And now those ripples are just going to start to go and it's going to go across the whole pond. And then everyone's going to be, everyone's going to be in the space. It's inevitable. You can't. regardless on crypto assets and trading them and things like that, the technology of blockchain, that's inevitable. It's the best way to track anything, property, like real estate, currency, food. You people are now using blockchain so they can trace from the farm all the way to the consumer, and then if there's an issue, they know exactly where it's going wrong because of blockchain technology. So blockchain is coming. It's here, but it's going to be used everywhere. Like DeFi is going to be everywhere, utilizing NFTs to move property and to sell homes. That's the new way. If you don't know or understand what I'm talking about and want to learn, then definitely hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. So anytime myself or anyone else from our team is on Blue Collar Crypto, you're going to hear it first. Also go to quicklearncrypto.com. I know I mentioned it earlier. It's free crypto masterclass. And when I mean free, you get free for 7 days. And then if you want to keep it for something to refer to as you're trading, awesome. If not, I know you can get through the material 3 to 4 days and you can start trading and hodling and actually making money now. The whole point, it's not like, crypto's not a millionaire overnight thing. It's just another way to start making an income, but using assets, turning assets into income instead of labor, job into income. A lot of top traders, they probably trade, I don't know, in the morning, especially Forex ones. Like they sit there, they set up all their calls. They're probably, an hour and a half, and then you just let it sit and don't let your emotions change the trades. That's the hard part. Um, Actually, I'm gonna bring one of our blue collar people on that have actually started to change their life. I just wanted to chat about how they started because maybe you guys feel the same way. Because it's hard. Like, especially if you're Gen X. Um, yeah, if you're Gen X, a lot of times, all this computer stuff, you once you don't understand, you shy away from it. I don't know. But this is the way. There's tons of Gen X people in our group. They're to me, the true, blue collar workers that are the last, hardworking generation, I believe. So if you can put that hard work and learn this space, you can definitely, uh, you know, you can definitely turn things around. I'm telling you, it's still the beginning of the bull run. If you were to buy assets now at Halloween, it's going to be a different price. And I don't mean it's going to be lower, it's going to be higher. But yeah, and talking about this cycle, as a super cycle, then, are we going to hit the all-time highs early and then it's going to die off? I don't see it. I don't see it. I think the altcoins, I think it's going to go through the cycle three full times, meaning Bitcoin's going to go and do what it's doing now. And then the money moves into the large cap altcoins. And then those go for a crazy run. And then that money moves into the high cap and then the high risk. And then it goes into cash. And then the cycle starts, goes back into Bitcoin. Bitcoin takes the dominance back and continues. And then it's going to go through that whole cycle. Bitcoin, Ethereum, large cap. I didn't mention Ethereum last time, but yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum, large cap, small cap, high risk, cash, and back. And I think it's going to do it 3 times. So you're going to have 3 good moments this year to do well, to make asset. And again, this isn't millionaire overnight. Like, a lot of crypto millionaires and billionaires were in a project prior to the launch. That's usually how that happens. And then they start moving their assets around and making it into even crazier amounts. That's usually how those things happen. In here in this space, when you're a retail investor, your goal here is like to be able to turn your assets. So have something where you can turn assets into income for your generational wealth, like for what you want to uh, keep forever. And then there's a way to utilize this assets into income and, you know, pay your family's cell phone bills, use it for gas and groceries, use it for, um, the mortgage payment. And then that the mortgage payment's taken care of every month with swapping this crypto into cash. And it was like, oh, but you can't spend. What do you mean you can't spend it? You can spend crypto. There's can you tap a Visa? Yeah, well, there's a crypto Visa. You can just load your uh crypto card, crypto Visa with assets that you made and traded and made profit in, and then you just load your card. Or you can even use another one, and actually e-transfer your crypto into a dollar value right to your checking account, Canadian checking account. Now, the only problem with that is then that is actual income that you would have to claim, but you're still cashing it. You're still utilizing it. Everyone thinks it's 2017 bull run when everyone, made this money and they couldn't utilize it or get it out. And then all of a sudden, it started plummeting. No, there's a way to get it out now. We have this channel teaches blue collar people, people in the middle class that are just trying to get a way to survive. We help you guys do that. We're not just going to help you make all this asset and that's it. Well, how can I use it? It's useless to me if, I can't utilize it. We're not whales. We're not these huge millionaire, billionaire people yet that are just moving around money, and we have so many other avenues to pay for our, you know, our livelihood. No, we're using this to help the livelihood. So it's at a different level. We need to know how to get in and out safely and utilize it. So I don't have to get a part-time job. I can just sit and stay with my family and just check my phone, move assets around, and be present. I don't have to, in order to take my family on vacation, I can just trade crypto instead of get another part-time job, you know? So, um, I want to bring on one of our guys from the whale mob. Again, just like new to crypto trading, but just, you know, he's from the city. Him and his wife have a really successful business in Guelph. So still that entrepreneurial mindset, but he's Gen X just like me. So it wasn't being on a computer isn't, something we do all the time. Being, understanding what CPI is and how what to listen for in the FOMC meeting. Like that's something I had to learn, when I started in crypto. That's something even he had to figure out. But the thing is, here's a diehard blue collar, guy that, only understand that hard work works, and then saw this opportunity, knew me from my other business, and just was like, well, if that, and understood like they shut his business down, mine. So if he found a way to survive, I should look into it, and that it starts like that when you have that trust in someone, and saw them struggle and then pull out and like, wow, like this, there's got to be something here. That's exactly how it happens. And then I saw that then, and then he asked me, what is this whole thing when I started blue collar crypto. So I just wanted to put him on. Uh, he's probably listening right now. I don't want you, don't be nervous. I'm not going to ask you any technical questions like if it was Yukon crypto. I just want to know, I'm just going to ask you how you started and how it's going and what you think of it. That's it. All right, I'm gonna put them on. Just give me a second here. I think this is a first for blue collar crypto. A live interview. Got that throwing my on air sign. Hey Aldo,
Good
how's it
morning, Gary.
going?
How you doing?
I'm all right. I was just giving people a little background on you, but if you don't mind, for give us just a quick 30-second background of yourself and your, your business here in Guelph.
Shit. What happened?
It's okay. What?
I don't
I'm
see
here.
anymore. Sorry.
It's all good. I can
Technical
hear you. No,
difficulties
no,
here.
just click. Yeah, click back on that.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, see ya.
So yeah, just give me like a 30 seconds of yourself, like your, your history in Guelph and your business.
Well, I was born and raised in Guelph. I've been to worked in manufacturing in Cambridge, drove there every day for 29 years. And actually, if you count up the mileage, um, I went around the world 4 times
Wow.
over 29 years.
And
So
for
yeah, I
in
was a true,
commuting. Holy.
yes, getting back and forth. So I was a true diehard of where I worked, and you know, um, after time, they were reshuffling everything, and that was my time to leave, and it just worked out perfectly. Laura and I started up Guelph Tents and Events Rental,
Nice.
and I've never looked back, and it's one of those things where I wish I would have done a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then that journey has led me into this next chapter, which is very exciting and something that I wish I would have started many years ago. But here
Yeah.
we are, and it's looking forward to
So what did
learning
you,
more.
so before we started, really getting into it, what did you think of crypto? Because you needed to have some kind of, there was some weird curiosity before we made contact. So what was that? What was it about it that kind of, or and what did it catch you before we
It
started talking?
Yeah, it caught just in the news
Okay.
how it was so powerful, how it went from zero to
Yeah.
whatever it
Yeah.
reached in
Yep.
such a short time span, and hearing the stories that how wealthy people became, and
Yeah.
that just what got me interested in
Of course. Of
how could they do
course.
it so quickly and easily
Yeah.
after I've been spending 30 years
Right. Grinding.
grinding away, and here they are doing it in such a short span of time. So
Yeah.
that really piqued my interest in it, and
And
that's
then
where
did you have those weird, because when I was watching those, I was like, is this fake? Like, did you kind of think, because I first thought, nah, that's not happening. And then just it kept more people were Bitcoin millionaires and in crypto, like
yeah.
this is really a thing. I just didn't I thought it was like whatever, everyone could just say that on online or on a platform. No, these were real purchases. I started seeing real videos and more of these people showing up after bull runs. I'm like, wow, this is a thing.
Interesting enough, you mentioned that when I first heard about crypto, I thought it was really like underground, the black market, shady
Yeah.
things happening, and
Yep.
then it started becoming more relevant in everywhere
Yeah.
you're listening, watching, and it was all about crypto.
Yeah.
And that's where I heard about you at the
And you
time.
remember, yeah, when we started like we were doing because you came, I think, to one of our very first crypto meetups at Williams.
Hmm.
Um, like you remember, I think Bitcoin was still under 20,000 when we
Yes,
were chatting then. Like, isn't it
yes,
wild that we've been together at the beginning? Like it was like literally it was like the real shitty part of the bear market. Like it was just going sideways. It was so boring. Remember how boring crypto was?
yeah.
It was just nothing happening. And then from there to see what you see now with your trading and your in the candles, it's wild, eh?
It's just taking off right
Yeah,
now.
just because
It's
you think
exciting.
for so long it's so dead that it's not going to happen. It's
It's
not.
it's
And then all of
been
a sudden it starts happening. You're like, is it already? It's 57,000?
Yeah, but it's a great
Really?
opportunity in that period to learn how to do all this navigating around all the sites and all that. So
Yeah.
and it prepares you well for the bull run, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah. No, for
So,
sure. Oh, and how do you find, because you did Quick Learn Crypto, the course, obviously I'm asking you the questions, but I want to
yeah,
know
you know
what,
what?
no bias. Like, what did you think of the course, and how was it for someone that was this grinder that through commuting time has traveled the world 4 times, then went into being an entrepreneur with his wife, and then, created this huge business in Guelph. How does that
Well,
compare?
quick learn crypto was. essential for me because I was starting right from the bottom and I needed just the basics just to get me familiar with some of the terminology that you guys use and throw around. And for me, it's great because I reference back to it almost every 2 or 3 days because I said,
Oh,
"Oh, I remember
wow.
you guys
That's good.
talking about." Yeah, no, I'm not one of those guys that took the course for 7 days. I really need to refer back to that just to get me more confident and learn more as I go.
Oh,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, and then the support that's on this group is just absolutely amazing. You got, you know, crypto, what's con crypto,
Yep.
crypto
Yep.
con, yeah,
Yep.
and Narwhal. You know, I was
Yeah.
watching his video yesterday, and I was still learning that Bitcoin isn't all mine. I didn't realize that. Like he was
Yeah.
projecting another 100 years before it's all mine. So stuff like that that I learn still as we go
Yeah.
forward, and it's exciting.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's good. And it's nice to hear about the course because obviously that's exactly what we wanted to have the course for was to, help people from that beginning spot and then
Yeah.
also have something to refer to. Because when I started with the courses, they were so technical. I spent more time Googling the terminologies that I didn't understand, like the financial ones. Like, what
Mhm.
is that? And then trying to put it into terms that would make sense for me. And then I had to kind of relearn what they were trying to show me with the breakdown that I, found out from Google. Like it was so that's why when we were all sitting down, it was like, okay, there isn't, because we kept looking for a course that was a little bit more basic before we move on to the ones that already existed. Because it's weird. They come from people that expect that everyone's already a coder or already sits in front of their computer, and
Right.
some when I was in the gym business, some of our trainers,
Oh, I lost the feed. Just yeah. Cameron's toys.